Coming up next on Columbus Connections, we are talking to the Community Warriors, an organization who does amazing things that you may not even know about. Stay tuned. Welcome to Columbus Connections. I am your host, David Britt, and we talk to organizations who do amazing things to help people in the community, and today we are talking to the Community Warriors. Now, you may or may not have heard of Community Warriors, but they do awesome things in so many communities, and I have one of their great representatives here to talk about it. Now, the way he's dressed, we're going to talk about what he has on because we're talking about a 5K, but before we get to that, I want to just touch on who the Community Warriors are and what they do. So if you don't mind, introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about the Community Warriors.
David, my name is Hy Clay. I am the president of the Community Warriors, and we're a 501c3 that started 2018 with just a handful of veterans. You know, we served the community, we served in the military, decided, hey, we got to continue doing what we're doing, and we're going to serve until we can't serve anymore.
Yeah.
So we came up with the logo, the name, and you know, our logo, our motto is see a need, take the lead. That means anyone in the community can come up with something, call us, and we'll come out there and be your manpower.
Wow. Give us some examples from the Columbus community.
Okay, so every first Friday of the month, we'll find an elderly person, disabled, can't cut their yard, can't afford to pay someone to cut their yard. The Community Warriors will come out there and do it for free. Every third Saturday of the month, we'll get 4 semi-trucks from Feeding the Valley. They'll drop it off. We get about 100 volunteers that packs the food, get about 1,000 cars that comes through the parking lot at the Columbus Civic Center, and we put the food in the car and they just take off. Every fourth Saturday, we do the same thing in Phoenix City at the Central Activity Center. Other things we do is we open up warehouses that we have that has furniture that was donated from the community that's going back to the community for those that need them.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Now, for people, how can people, if they want to find out where you all will be or what type of services are offered or how to get in contact with you, or how can they do that?
Well, to the community, anytime you want to reach us, just go onto our Facebook page. It's The Community Warriors, Inc. If you have something, let's say, for example, a neighborhood that needs to be cleaned up, you're going to be in charge of it. We'll be right behind you, and we're going to help you guys out.
Awesome. Now, we have a 5K coming up.
That's right. We have a 5K coming up. It's going to be the Community Warriors 5K Run Walk. For those that can't run anymore like myself because I got a replaced knee, I'll be walking with the rest of the Community Warriors. So if you can't run, you can walk with us. We'll have the guide on with us, our Community Warriors flag.
Gotcha. And what time and where will it be located? And tell us
It's
more
going to
about
be on, I believe, 12th Street in front of Big Dog Running Company. And I do want to thank Big Dog Running Company and the Columbus Board of Realtors that will be sponsoring this. All proceeds will be going to the Community Warriors.
Amazing. And those 5Ks downtown or uptown, they're always so fun. It's so much more than just a race. It's so much more than a 5K. It's camaraderie. You see people. You kind of have that running community. And it's just fun to get out on the day and just do that run. And whether you come in first or come in last, like I might come in, it's always an enjoyable thing to do. And it's for a great cause.
Yeah, you're right. It's going to be down by the Riverwalk. And it's been a long time after 26 years of military service since I ran.
Yeah.
So it'll be a fun thing for us to do as a family.
Right. Well, and of course, thank you for your service and for all your fellow warriors for their service. Tell us more about some of the things, because you guys are involved with the Red Cross. There are so many things that I don't think people realize when they go out and see things being done in the community. And I know you're not doing it for recognition, but there are so many things that you all do that people may see being done and may not realize that it's the community warriors behind it.
I have to say, the first time we were tagged, it was 2018. when somebody tagged us because Torch Hill Apartments lost electricity. I don't know if you guys remember that. They lost
Yeah.
for like over a week.
Right.
And they lost all their food, had no lights, AC wasn't working. So when I read the article, of course my guy said, hey, let's go out and help them. So we got this big giant grill, went out to Torch Hill, got a donation of chicken that we barbecued, some sodas, and we fed the whole apartment building. And you had a couple of people out there very emotional, crying, saying that they've been asking for help. And because of their low income and where they're located, they thought no one would help them. And here we are. The community is out there for them. That's us.
Yeah, and there's something so powerful in that when you're just sharing and providing food for people, because it's not just the food. Any culture, I don't care what culture you're from, food is a type of love language that shows that we're here from you, we're accepting you, and we're helping you with open arms. So that just means so much for a community that's dealing with something like that: loss of electricity, loss of power, loss of resources.
Yeah,
Great thing.
I actually know what it feels like to be without food. I was actually born during the war, the Vietnam War,
Wow.
and was adopted by an American soldier. So I know what it's like to not have food.
Wow.
So I guess this is my calling. This is what I feel I need to do. And we're going to do it together as a community. So if you feel that there's a need somewhere else besides, food, it could be policing your area. Let us know. We'll be right behind you. We have the resources.
Gotcha. Tell us again, how can people contact you?
Again, it's on Facebook, The Community Warriors The Community Warriors Inc., or you can go to the website, thecommunitywarriors.org.
Gotcha. And tell us one more time, when and where will the 5K be held?
The 5K will be on September 16th at 8 o'clock in front of Big Dog Running Company, 11th Street.
There you go. So whenever you see or find the Community Warriors, know that you are helping someone who is helping the community. Let's be sure to support all of their amazing causes. And thank you again for watching Columbus Connections.